Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival's Challenge. So, first things first, the chickens are officially out of food. Which means I need to, find the, here's the cage. I was supposed to say, I gotta find the cage. Then we get to move them over to their new house, new home. Kinda surprised I got that first try. Here? I'm assuming we gotta go here, right? And we can just move them over. 180, I thought it was 300 for some reason. I don't know why. Oh. Yeah, you got all the chickens in there, nicely stacked in there. Not sure where the rooster is. Oh, there's a rooster over here. See him down there. Take a nice, somewhat slow drive. Don't want to hit anything, because I don't think they would enjoy that too much in their nice pen. Or cage right now, I guess. Alright, let's get these moved over into here. Then they'll have a nice big home again. They'll be able to reproduce once again, because we'll be 140 under what they can have max. Their pen is a lot bigger than it used to be, so I'm sure they'll like that as well. Okay, they can use a lot more food, probably 24,000? Somewhere in there? 25,000 probably? Well, this is probably going to be the quickest moving of all of the animals at this point. Oh. That's why I don't drive forward with them in here. I know that was going to happen eventually. They already have a decent amount of wool there, actually. Considering it's, what, day 2 of having them. Now, I think this cage I'll probably keep. It was pretty cheap. I haven't decided on on the other one. They should have food and everything. Yeah, so they'll reproduce at some point, and that'll get us quite a few again. We maxed in very little time. Let's go and probably get that pen sold. 3,500. Oh, I suppose we can drop this off. I saw a high demand thing, so I put them on the trailer, and they're not like super highly priced. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna need to sell them eventually. I'll let it, sit. Maybe it'll continue to go up some, and we can at least get about normal value for it. We also have all of the fields with weeds to be sprayed at some point. I don't think they'll happen today. That canola field is plenty big, so it'll take plenty time. I think it might be a little bit bigger than the other one. I'll put this over here for their... Oh, so it has a place to unload. Let's go this way around, actually. That way, if I'm full coming back around, I can just easily empty. We're almost full. Now, I don't think this will be nearly as good of a yield as that field was, which was pretty good. Although this does look pretty, does have a decent amount of lime. Like that lime green color on it. And here's some like orange, so. The soil isn't quite as good, so I don't expect it to be nearly as good. We also have this area right out here. It's not very flat. I thought about turning it into, a production place, but it's not really flat. Kind of at a slight hill out here. Yeah, I think in between episodes I'll look at, look into the olive picker mod, the olive trees and everything, just to see how it all works. Because I would like to do it, and then we could look to cut some more trees down. We can get the sawmill going again. Hate to cut down too many, because I do like a nice little forest there, but we're also adding other trees, so it probably won't look bare or anything. And we could look to either do that oil mill thing or something else. There are mods for grapes too, for production sites, and just other ways to get outside of the normal harvesting for vines. That's the thing with them, and it's so expensive to harvest grapes and everything. Just because the vineyards and everything are pretty expensive, plus the harvesting equipment is plenty expensive. There we go. Because there are a bunch of different mods for, like greenhouses and size of greenhouses. Yeah, here's an olive tree. I don't know if this is the right one that that other mod needed. I don't remember. Oh no, this is it. It's this one. But we also have a grape orchard mod. That will be something to get into. Not sure where we would cut more trees out of, which side or anything. But I'll do, a quick test to see how big of an area I probably would want before I go head on right into cutting trees down and everything for them. I think I'll go ahead. We'll do a time lapse of this harvest. We'll go for the usual 9-10 minutes. And then we'll, stop, do something else for a bit, and then we'll come back. So I'll talk to everyone once that is done.
We are lost in faded lovers when we're under feelings that never bloom. We count our cards as they fall. Oh, they almost really made me wonder, will my heart escape the rain and thunder? Then you found me in a deep blue hour.
Alrighty, so we're making pretty good progress here. I would think we'd be able to finish that whatever's left a little bit later in the day just fine. I got all the weird end of the tree field done. It's just the straight up and down now. Well, it's done. Super straight, but just up and down. I feel like this isn't a great yield, which I didn't really expect it to be fantastic, to be fair. I don't know, money-wise, I feel like we, I don't know. The thing is, I don't think it's canola, because canola's a great crop. I think it's just the soil's just not great. I think that's the problem with this one. So in the future, we may put something down at the bottom, maybe. You can only put something right up, at the top there, because it's all a big hill. Yeah, canola sells at $1,300 at max, which, I mean, the likelihood of us seeing the max price is not super high. We could add a little bit more to that a little later, too. See how much we got in here. So we're 41% full with 16,000 liters, and we currently have 18,000. So we probably have $20,000, and we're halfway done. Probably. Maybe a little under half. Hard to say. Now we'll get the tires changed out, and then we got the 2 fields that need to be sprayed. We'll probably repair this while it's in here too. Gotta repair it now. It's plenty expensive to repair it, of course, but we do need to do it. I don't even want to know the repair costs on the case. Part of the reason why I'm thinking new tractor will be brand new. Oh. So we can cut down a little bit on the maintenance costs. Great demand at farm shop. We'll do this field, then we'll take a look, see if we can. Maybe we have whatever it is on sale right now. Or not on sale. If it was on sale, we wouldn't be thinking about selling it. What was high demand? Most of the time, it seems like it's nothing that we have. Most of the things that we have are crops right now. We don't really keep much else unless it's eggs, milk, wool. We have some wool. Otherwise, most of it, as soon as it's ready to be sold, it gets sold. Although I'm waiting on that high demand for maple syrup, so it's supposed to be pretty high, but that's what I figured at least. High demand. Usually it's around 3,000 per 1,000 liters then. I don't know. It must just be lying to me. When it says high demand, it's not that high of a demand. It's a moderate demand. I'm happy that when I decided to finally get a spot and sprayer, I spit the bullet and got the biggest one, because these are quite quick to do. I think I missed some up there. They're plenty fast to do and big width, and yeah. Well, look at the map here. See how it looks. It looks pretty good. So yeah, we've probably done more than half. on that field, at least. I don't see a super high demand item for us. Would be nice if it was, but... Well, I couldn't find the high demand, but... I did notice clothes are worth a lot, though. I did see that. Clothes. You right here. They're worth a lot. 18,000. That you have to take a lot of fabric. It's even worth a lot. Well, I wonder what the rate for wool to fabric and clothes are. Curious. I've never even seen the clothes production, so I have to take a look in the future. Especially if it's worth that much. If it's worth that much, then we might look to get even more sheep, but then we'd probably run into issues with not having enough hay for them and the cows for Timar mix. Yeah, I'm sure this field will never all take too long either. Corn looks good. Yeah, we have a good amount of grass now, a lot more than what we used to have. Even once you figure in the amount we took away from moving the animals over and everything. Which now I think in that area we'll probably put a production. I think that'll be the goal. Well, it's kind of tough to see where I've been. It's not super easy to see. Yeah, but I haven't ever seen the clothes production site. It must be base game. Oh, Taylor shop. $100,000 for this. Oh, I'll have to look at that too. Curious. When I see something worth that much, I need to look, you know. Need to look how if it's worth it to do more wool, if that's the case. So I believe it was FS22 is when they really started doing a lot more of the production stuff. Because I don't remember it in 17 that much, at least. It's not off the top of my head. Because most of my playing time would be from like FS 15, 17, a little bit of 19. I don't seem to remember a lot of those. I know it's nice to have, you know, that way you're not just doing the same thing. You can kind of change things up, do different productions, and try different things. See what's worth the money. Which I'll have to look at those. I'm sure the 45 sheep will bring plenty of wool. I maybe would want more in the future, but... Which in that case, we could always add one more pen, maybe. And then, you know, put the other production sites somewhere else. I haven't really looked too much at the trees, all the samplings that we planted. I think some of them have grown. The other ones have not yet. Not quite sure how long it takes for a lot of those to grow. Might be a couple months or so to see progress. I guess I'm sure it's not as long as it is, in real life for trees to grow. Yeah, I don't know where I'll put the olives at in here. Possibly right in this way. Possibly. I'm trying to think. I think there's more wood space that direction than that one. It looks like there's already a decent opening in there. I'm sure this will need to be used again here shortly. Much like the harvester, it'll be used like shortly after this one again. I haven't looked at our slurry. I meant to look at that earlier. 30,000. So they are making a good amount of slurry every day. We're probably almost halfway. I holds 80,000 liters. Really isn't that much. So we'll probably have to look to use that here shortly. I don't think there's enough to do a whole field. That's my only concern. Maybe that field over there that needs to be harvested, that might have enough room where we could use the slurry on that. That wouldn't be too far off from now. We'd probably be at 40,000 liters. I would think that would be enough, depending on the crop in there, obviously. So all the crops have different nitrogen levels and everything that they need. But yeah, as far as the look for a new tractor, I have not really did much looking outside of the little bit that I did last episode. I haven't looked through mods or anything just to see if there's something cool and interesting in there. I'm sure there are. There always are some pretty cool mods. Always are. And also, I like to say, that log bridge, I did forget to add that to my mod list. It's added now. I know it's been like 8 episodes since then, since we did that, but I did eventually finally remember to add it. But I added something else in there, and I was like, wait. I looked back, and I was like, wait, I don't see this in here. And I realized I forgot to add it. Apologies for that. But some of that just kind of happens when I'm a week or so ahead on uploads. I don't want to update it too too much before the video would come out. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and time lapse a little bit of this, the last bit. Should be able to finish it out maybe on this tank. We'll see. It'll be close, I think. Shouldn't take too long, so I'll talk to everyone once the harvest is done.
Under dark skies, where the starlight brought us to paradise. Your love is all I need. Oh, they almost really made me wonder, will my heart escape the rain and thunder? Then you found me in a deep blue hour. I'm never looking back.
just about done here. It's not really hasn't been a horrible harvest. Yes, the 2 fields of soybeans would be a better crop. I don't know how many, I don't at least remember how many fields we did prior for canola for what's in there. But money-wise, this won't be as much as the soybean one. Which I believe was just that field and the one out there. This emptied in there. I might top off the chickens too. I don't think the barley will be ready anytime soon. Yeah. See if that was ready soon. I'd wait until that was harvested and I can just empty whatever. Fill it up that way. I'd leave that there. We do have the maple syrup I was gonna sell. What? Now it's went down some. I think it wasn't at 2,300 for a while. Suppose the high demand's probably ended. What's the price of it? Not supposed to go up again until February. So we'll need it for the eggs by then. That's November, which might be up a little bit by then. I think I might be able to leave it actually. Because we'll need the eggs in November for selling. What else would need it? Honey, which is like February, March. Wool, which is way later. Yeah. I think we can wait on them then. I don't know, that high demand was not very high. That is for certain. I expect it to be a little bit more. I know in the past we've gotten some that have been 3,500. The total amount of canola we'll have for selling come November, we'll have 60,000. Not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I'll probably put another 12,000 liters in here. That should fill this up if I can straighten this out a little bit more. At least another 10,000. That should do it. We'll be actually somewhat low for it, but we will be getting plenty from that big field there. Oh. And I might do another some from that field right there. That's sorghum. I might do more barley in that. I really don't want them to run out. That is the one big thing I don't want to happen. It's for us to completely just have none. Where are they? Up here. Yeah, it's by about 24,000. That's probably about right. I'll have to get them some food soon. Yeah, that is about everything for today. That's not really an upgrade. Otherwise, I would have considered it. But yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video.